We're going to do the same thing we just did, some S turns and...
So I have a little lead pursuit right now?
Yeah, a little bit. What you want to do is you want to be right on them with our system. Main thing is to stay calm, to make small, soft inputs in the stick. A lot of people get very excited once they're behind another aircraft and makes big stick movements, and the airplane bounces around a lot, and it's impossible to shoot people. So you want to calm down, you want to take your time, and you want to do it smoothly. And if the airplane starts bouncing around too much, just freeze the stick, wait till it settles down, and go from there. Shooting people with a gun requires a lot of patience, a lot of finesse, so you have to take your time, and it's better to actually aim a little bit ahead and wait for them to fly right into your bullet stream. That's probably the easiest way to shoot people. So you always want to take your time and never ever get the airplane upset. But you're doing very well here, that's nice, that's the way you want to fly later. As a fighter pilot, you always want to fly smooth. You want to conserve your energy. Every time you're moving the stick, you're moving a control surface on the outside of the airplane, which creates drag. So you always want to conserve as much energy as possible. Very nice here. That's nice tracking. You're right on him. That was just wake turbulence.
Oh, okay.
Later during the dogfight, you won't even notice a wake turbulence because they're going to maneuver much harder, and most of the turbulence will be on the outside of the turn. Just right now, because they don't maneuver very hard.
Oh, we're picking up their turbulence.
Yeah, their turbulence. We are exposed to the turbulence right now. Let's come a little bit to the left, and we can just hang on to the left a little bit, fly to the middle of the area, and then do some high and low yo-yos. I think you got this down here. You're doing really good. Let's go straight now, just a little bit. Bearing is complete off left. So now we just fly a loose formation here, loose route formation, and wait for them to start the yo-yos.
Go out to west of a couple more miles.
Okay. Come a little bit to the right, just slightly. And we are high enough now, 6,700, that's perfect. Come a little bit to the right, just to get a little bit closer to them for the next practice exercise, yo-yos.
Wow,
a little
it's
bit,
easy to lose them, eh?
yeah, a little bit the nose down. I still see him there about 230 right now, slightly low.
Tally.
So come a little bit to the right. A little bit more to the right, just slightly. We're going to start the turning in just a moment.
Okay, we'll anchor right here.
Okay. So they're too far to shoot at them right now. So what you want to do is you want to fly a low yo-yo to catch up with them. For the low yo-yo, you want to lower the nose just slightly below the horizon, and like as you're doing right now, you want to go to the inside of the turn, and you want to stay ahead of them. So you will have to make a lot of corrections because of course they're going to fly right across. So we always have to make small corrections, stay ahead of them. This is good for right now, and now we basically just wait till we get closer, till we think it looks good for us. And it's a judgment call. There's really no good gauge. This airplane isn't as big or so. It's just whatever we think looks good. And if it doesn't work out, then we just do another one. Very nice. A little bit to the right, just slightly right. A little correction. Okay, now up and left, right towards them. Roll to the right real quick. Line them up. And there we are now. That is a low yo-yo. Now we're close enough to actually take a good shot right there. Perfect. Okay, let's go straight. Let's take some separation. A low yo-yo is a gentle maneuver because if you pull too hard, you lose too much energy, and if they would do a defensive move, you wouldn't be able to follow them. That was very nice flown. Let's do another one. They're over there about 330 right now, so let's go down and to the right again. Let's see if we can get them another time. Right up there. Okay, let's go up and left, right towards them, start rolling to the right, and put them in the gun sight. Don't get the nose so high because now you cannot see them.
Right.
So you always want to stay a little bit below them so you see where they are. Otherwise you can suddenly make a quick turn, a U-turn, and you will never see them again. Very nice. Okay, and now we're going to practice a high yo-yo. We're just going to park the airplane right here. Yeah, he's below our wing right now. Just bank a little bit to the right and you will see him. See down there?
Yep.
So now we're going to fly a high yo-yo. So real quick again, the high yo is a maneuver to increase the distance if you're too fast or too slow. So let's dive down right towards them. And basically we're pretending they're screaming now from altitude and suddenly the enemies in front of us out of energy. Now what? Now we have to slow down to his speed and we're going to do this with a high yo-yo. So right now this is just set up to fly right towards them. We wait till we're too close. So now we're getting too close, we realize it's not going to work, let's pull straight up. Easy on the stick and a little bit to the right. And just roll till you see them again. You see them down there?
Yeah.
And right there you can see them move away from us. Now it's a good time to let the nose drop and take the shot right there. Much more convenient position here, more comfortable. That's a high yo-yo. Perfect. Let's go to the right. We take the lead, they can practice shooting us. The Baron is complete off right.
Okay, we got your side, you got the lead.
Baron has a lead, cleared in for yo-yos. Pull the power now.
Traffic. We got Cali right up. Oh, it's a big one. Okay.
Yeah, that's just an airliner. Let's start a right-hand turn, about 30-degree bank. And now all we do is fly circles here. And we can watch them doing their yo-yos on us. I reduce the power just slightly to give them some advantage. And now it's time to relax. That's Paulo's Verdes here. They had a fire there on Wednesday night, but luckily they were able to extinguish that. But the big ones over there, the two, they keep raging. That's Point Furman down there, this land tip. Every year somebody dies there because they fall off the cliff or this jump. So that's the preferred suicide spot. And they're already coming in for a low yo-yo behind us. I can see them there. Spring in. Once they're done with the yo-yos, we're going to set us up for the dog fights. The first one, like I said, is the first two actually setups. The first one we're going to win. What I want you to do, once we pass them, pull back on the stick, nice and easy, like you did for the yo-yo, a little bit to the left, so climbing left and turn. Then you will see how fast we'll come around and we'll finish them off very quickly. And then the second one, of course, we're just watching them doing it, and then we go for it. Coming in again for another yo-yo, about 430 low, coming up right now.
I got him.
And now they're going to pointing their gun at us. So we're high enough, we can level off here. There's a whale, I see one. Should come up in front of our wingtip. I just saw it on top of the wing. There's a little, light thing in the water. It takes a boat, you go about a hand down, and it's spraying water right now.
Got it.
That's a whale, that's a blue whale. They're feeding here from July till beginning of November. They're really big. They don't look that big from 7,000 feet, but once you see a boat next to them, you see how huge they are. They're just incredible. Finished. Dogfighting time.